Everything that helps me with my wintertime moisture method of staying moisturized all winter long and keeping my soft, supple skin all winter long. Tip number 1. Okay, for my hair, I make sure I use water. Water in your hair. My hair loves water. If you're in a position to use water, if you have a style where you can use water, a protective style, whatever, by all means, spray your hair with water, spritz it. And even if you're natural and you have afro style, some kind of a twist out or something, still a little water won't hurt it. It goes right on top of it, it just sinks in, it just gives it the boost that it needs. Tip number 2. Also for the hair, olive oil. Olive oil is one of my hair's best friend right now. Olive oil, and also I've been doing my winter super duper moisture method. It's the best moisture method for hair around. Check out my playlist, I made it, and it's down in my playlist. It's called the super duper moisture method, and I can swear by it. Also for my face, tip number 3. Another thing for the face that I do is I spritz with water for the face. Tip number 4. Also, I've been doing my oil cleansing. My oil cleansing is what keeps my skin soft and you know, clear. It's been clear. And I take my olive oil and I'll just, you know, put it on my skin, and then I'll take go over the steam out of my tea kettle. I let the steam come up at me. I put a towel over my head and I let the steam come up at me. And then it just hits my face just for like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. And then I would take a hot water washcloth, you know, wring it out, and I would just wipe the olive oil, just wipe it off the skin, just wipe it really good with not hot, but you know, just about hot, like, you know, really, really warm. And it takes all the oil off, and then, you know, everything's gonna, all the oil's gonna be gone. It's what needs to stay on your skin is gonna stay in there. You're not gonna look oily. Trust me, try it. I thought I would be so oily, but no, it's perfect. And then I go in and I take some cold water and I splash it on my face after that, so I can close my pores. So that's my wintertime wash regimen. I'm gonna be using natural oils, which is olive oil or coconut oil or jojoba oil. Those are the 3 oils that I'll be using on my skin to keep my skin glowing. I don't have any foundation on. I just want to show you guys how, you know, it's nice my skin is getting. I don't think my skin is perfect. Oh my gosh, I should have showed you guys a picture from last week. My skin was broken out so badly. But I've been doing my oil wash, and this is the best. Trust me. When I say it keeps my skin good, it does. Like seriously, I'm so happy. Tip number 5. Also for the face, jojoba oil. I don't have any on me right now, but jojoba oil is my skin's very best friend. It matches my skin's oils, natural oils. So I put that on in the evening before bed, every evening, jojoba oil. And it just keeps you young and it keeps your skin healthy. And I'm just happy for what it's done for my own skin. For the body, tip number 6, making sure not to shower more than I need to. We need to be clean, but 2 and 3 showers a day is just too much. Our bodies can't take it in the wintertime. We need to, you know, make sure that we keep our oils, because our oils are very essential in the wintertime. Tip number 7. I've been making my body butter. As I mentioned before, my body butter goes on my body, sometimes on my hair, a little bit on my hair, not too much. I try not to put too much of that on my hair because of the shea, and I don't let the product build up. My wintertime body butter. And what I did was I took I used like 3 parts of 3 different butters. So I used shea butter, a third of shea butter, a third of coconut oil, and a third of cocoa butter. All of those were raw. I had raw cocoa butter, and I had raw shea butter, and I had the organic coconut oil. So I let all those, actually put it in a double boiler, put those in a double boiler, and I let them melt down. And then after they melt down, then you just stir it and mix it so they all mix up. You stir it up, and then I just set it in a cool, dry place and let it get solid like that. And it stays like this because it's getting cold out now. It's not so hot. Like in the summertime, it would probably stay a little bit, not solid like that. So since it's cool, I leave it right in the bathroom under the sink, and I use that on my skin. That's my body butter. Oh my goodness, it's the best. it just smooths right on. It takes a little bit, but you know, it smooths on like you know, like coconut oil usually does, and cocoa butter. It melts right in, and my skin loves it. So no more ashy, no more ashy. So that's my wintertime body butter, and I'm hoping this will last me all winter long. I'm pretty sure it will, and it's not gonna go rancid. It's cool, you know. You can't go bad, you know, when it's cool, and that's one of the pluses. Because I come from Baja, where it's hot all the time, and my stuff melted, and I think yeah, it could get rancid real easily. But here we're going through the cooler months in the fall. I'm in Indiana right now, and it's staying cool, and I'm happy about that. So I'm going to leave this under my sink. I don't have to worry about putting it in the refrigerator. I'll just put it right under the bathroom sink while it's cool. And for my feet, this is my nighttime regimen that I do every night, and it's to ensure that my feet stay moisturized throughout the day, and they never become ashy or dry or crunchy or whatever. So tip number 8. Here's what I do. I've already done it, but I'm going to show you guys again. I take my lavender water. I have lavender water that I use for my face, and I also use it in my hair. So it's just water with some lavender oil in it. And so I take this and I spritz my feet, make sure they're all nice and moisturized. Just spritzing the feet so they're nice and wet. And then I take my body butter. I told you guys about my body butter earlier that I make myself. I have a stick in here. I just take a little bit, scrape a little bit out of there, put it on my hands, rub it together, take one hand per foot and just rub it on. All over, just making sure to get between the toes and the heels, and also on your ankles. And just making sure to do this every night. I sometimes, if it's colder, I put a pair of socks on, and that's to ensure that the moisture really stays in there and just, you know, softens your feet. Or you don't have to wear socks. You can just make sure your feet are covered with your sheet or your blanket, and that should be enough. And that's moisturization for the feet. Okay, and last but certainly not least, the inside of your body, the inside of my body, and the way that I keep the inside of my body moisturized so that it can pull its way out into my skin and my hair. Tip number 9 is by drinking my water, making sure I get in 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. 6 to 8 glasses, that's my goal. In the wintertime it's been 4 or 5, so I've been a little low, but I'm sure it's still okay, because seriously, 4 glasses of water a day, I think I'm doing good. There was one time in the winter where I would forget to drink water. I would barely drink 1 cup of water, maybe half a cup, but that wasn't good. I would have to think, oh my God, did I drink today? So I would have to go and I would have to, make myself drink. So in the wintertime, just naturally our bodies just don't crave as much liquid as in the summer, because it's not as hot, and nothing's really going out away from us. So something is, but not as much as when it's hot. So yeah, that's very, very important. Also, and tip number 10, once a day I would take some olive oil, a tablespoon of olive oil, or a tablespoon of coconut oil. And I know it's gross for some people, and it's gross for me sometimes too, but I do it anyways. I make myself do that because why? It's very, 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 very healthy. So my olive oil or my coconut oil, both studies show that both of those are good for you, for taking internally. So I make sure I get my 1 tablespoon of each of one of those a day. And so yeah, that's been it for my wintertime moisturization method. And I hope I was able to help you combat ashiness this winter. And I hope you stay smooth. Alright, this is Tootsie signing out. If you haven't subscribed. I got a lot of goodies in store for the wintertime, guys. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. See you in the next video.